Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Jerron with Power and Leadership Enterprise. If you want to save some time, you want to save some money, and you want to save a headache, this is the video you want to watch. Hindsight is 2020. And so that's why I really feel that this video will be really valuable to you, because I want to talk about the 3 lessons I learned before I launched. And so those lessons are: have a practical idea, engage with your ideal customer and network, and create simple processes. Watch this to the end. It's going to be really valuable. For my first lesson is have a practical idea. Have a very simple idea. The best way I would say to look at it is point A to point B. What does your business do? It should not be hard. It should be explained really in one sentence. What is it that you're trying to do? What's the demand? And the practicality I cannot get away from. A lot of people that are successful, it all started with a simple idea. From there, you can grow, but you want to be simple. It's almost the same as saying, if I'm funny, it might be in my best interest to be a comedian. Very simple. If I can go back, I would just have a very practical idea. Real quick, when I first started, I wanted to be a consultant, but I wanted to be the jack of all trades. I started thinking of all these things. And that's probably the most important thing about a practical idea, is that you don't get too caught up in the illusion. You don't get too caught up in, I'm going to do this, I'm going to change the world. It's going to be something very simple, something very practical, and something that's very doable. That is the main thing you want to go into in starting your business, and you're going to save a lot of time instead of trying to handle 10, 20 things. One thing. Revenue is going to start coming in a lot sooner. If you want to grow from there, people are starting to recognize your brand, by all means, grow. That's what I like to hear, stories about people growing, but have a practical idea. All right, so my second lesson is engage with your ideal customer / network. I am someone that believe that you do not have to network. I believe if you're smart enough, that you could do whatever you need to do. You just need to possibly find the right person or persons, kind of work really hard, and success is right around the corner. However, if I can go back, I would do more networking. I would be in my community. I would do more volunteer events. Find out different, it could even go to entertainment, where concerts, you just need to be in different places so that you can see a demand. One of the struggles I had with in starting a business really is, what's going to be my business idea? What's going to be my business idea? I didn't know what to start. But if I'm just around the same circle of people, no pun intended, and then I don't find out what's out there, I don't know what the demand is. And so you really have to live every day like it's your last, and find out the demand that is out there, so that when you find out, okay, I can supply this need, you already know what to do. You already know the temperament. You already know where to find the people. It's just going to come across a lot easier. It's going to come across a lot more naturally and realistic if you already know who you're going to be dealing with. If I can go back before I launch, but in this case, it'll be before I even started this business, I would do a lot more networking, and then finding out that demand, and then engaging with that particular customer. And I think this goes hand in hand with having a practical idea, so that the revenue comes in a lot sooner. It just speaks strictly to the problem that needs to be solved. And so I can't say it enough. Have that practical idea, and then you'll know how to, before you have the idea, you will know how to engage and actually turn your idea into money. And so for my third lesson, last and not least, is create simple processes, not to-do lists. Okay. Now I feel like to-do lists, it shows some type of accountability. It shows some type of eagerness, but at the same time, there's nothing that's going to overtake processes. As a manager, as a founder or CEO, your job is to manage processes. Okay. I always say they should be easy enough that a 5-year-old can look at it and gain some type of understanding. But let's say a friend, a spouse, a family member wants to help you out. I think it'll be easier if you can be like, hey, yes, you can help me out. You already have the process in play. That's the way you can help out. But if you just have to-do lists, soon as someone wants to help you out, or let's say you're more in the position of hiring someone and you don't have that process, everyone's looking around for some type of direction, for some type of action to take, and yet you're going to be in the position where you're aimlessly trying to run your business. And it's kind of like if you have a shotgun, all the shells go everywhere when you really want to be on point to the goal, to the objective that you want at the end of the day. And if you're setting proper goals as far as where you want to see your business at in months or even years, you want to have those goals, but you want to have a pathway to those goals. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you really enjoyed it, comment below some of the things that you wish you learned before you launch your business.